very, very valuable as we head down towards the World Championships next year in the final.
Yeah, absolutely. Such valuable points, and they have gotten the max points from this competition, so they're in a very good position now. But we can see now we are moving on to the C1 Men 1000 meter final A.
Yep, so we've got Pablo Crespo from Spain in lane 1. In lane 2, we have Zhengyu Wu from China. Lane 3, the surprise packet last year, but he's certainly shown he's brought that form into this year. Stefanos Demopoulos. Next to him, the Italian Gabriele Casadei. The Hungarian Daniel Fejes. He'll go from lane 5. There we have him, the man who's done it all. Olympic champion, world champion, Martin Fuksa. Can anybody beat the Fuksa today? Well, there's a few. This guy I'd like to have a crack. Zakhar Petrov from the AIN. Next to him, the German in lane 8, David Bausch. And then in lane 9, Victor Glasnow from Poland. But everybody will be keeping an eye on Martin Fuksa in lane 6. Petrov had a very brave, crazy brave semi-final where he just got run down in the last 20 metres or so. It'll be interesting to see what his tactics will be here. Jen, how do you see this race panning out?
Yeah, it's hard to go against Martin Fuksa. He has to be the favourite. Lane 6, Olympic champion. Also to his left, the home nation athlete Daniel Fejes in lane 5. Gabriele Casadei in lane 6 also, or in lane 4 also from Italy, and as you said, Demopoulos from Greece in lane 3. But as we can see, lane 7, AIN, Petrov has gone away to a flyer of a start. To his left is Martin Fuksa, and also then in the mix is Daniel Fejes from Hungary, as well as the Italian Gabriele Casadei at the moment. But it's all very close at the moment. This is a long race, 1,000 metres. They need to pace it. They need to be able to save some energy for the final 200 metres of this race. As you can see, they all have a great length of stroke, great boat run. A lot of their momentum comes from propulsion of their hips forward, being able to move that boat in a forward direction and keep the boat straight. There's no rudders in these boats, so they have to be able to steer the boats with their technique. But we can see now that Daniel Fejes from Hungary is trying to take the lead against lane 7, AIN Petrov. And Martin Fuksa is just kind of staying about half a boat length down at the moment. He's so experienced. I'm sure he knows exactly when he needs to be able to make the move to try and get that gold medal. But at the moment, it's looking like lane 7, AIN, and lane 5, Hungary.
Interesting tactics here from Martin Fuksa. He normally likes to get out and lead and to make everybody try and chase him. So I wonder whether he's decided just to take a back seat here and just bide his time, or whether we're seeing Zakhar Petrov and Daniel Fejes trying to beat Martin Fuksa at his own game here. Maybe trying to make him do something just to put him out of his comfort zone, to make him have to think a little bit differently about his race approach. But at the moment, they are the big three. At the moment, it is still Petrov in front as we go through the halfway stage. Big man with a long reach. He continues to lead. Fejes from Hungary sitting in second. And there you have, going between them, the Olympic and world champion, Martin Fuksa. When will he make his move? It'll be coming pretty soon, I would have thought. We've got a long way to go in this race yet, though. It looks like Fejes, in fact, now starts to make a bit of a move. He's maybe gone up and just got his nose in front, the red nose of his boat. Petrov trying to find something to keep him going and to keep up with the pace, and Fuksa just biding his time, just sitting along there, not panicking at this stage, just waiting to make a move at the finish, obviously backing himself in here to be able to have a stronger finish. But it's Fejes and Petrov. They are going stroke for stroke at the moment, and they know that Martin Fuksa is right between them, and that would put some chills down their spine, I'm sure. Maybe Fejes just starting to drop off a little bit now, and Fuksa maybe has moved ahead of Fejes, and maybe even now has moved into the lead. That's how quick it can be for a bloke of Martin Fuksa's capabilities. Looks like he's now decided this is the time to go, and go he does. Can Petrov go with him? My goodness, he is trying to. He's saying, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and push you all the way to the line. So Fuksa getting a bit more of a race than he's used to here. It's Petrov and Fuksa, Fuksa and Petrov. They are going stroke for stroke. And across at the top of the course, it looks like Casadei from Italy, also absolutely flying home. He has snuck under everyone's guard here. So it is still Fuksa, Petrov and Casadei. Fuksa and Petrov, they are going stroke for stroke. It is Fuksa and Petrov, Fuksa, Petrov. Oh, maybe Fuksa just. Oh, and Petrov's taken a dip at the end. He's gone in the water. But I think that maybe the Olympic and world champion has just got there. But I'm not confident. I'm not confident at all. Now, Jen, you can tell us the rules. Does that count as crossing the finish line? I think it should be fine as long as part of the boat has crossed the line. I think, though, Martin Fuksa, look, it's not much in it. There really isn't much in it, but I reckon that Martin Fuksa, maybe in what has been a gripping men's C1 1000, has just got there at the end.
Yeah, Fuksa, I think, has just gotten it. And yes, AIN, they were in the boat when they crossed the finish line, so that's all fine. Once the boat has crossed the finish line slightly and you're in the boat, then that's all good. So what a race, though, from Petrov to put it up to Martin Fuksa. You know, that's no mean feat, and so close in the end between them. He has to be very proud of his performance there, and I'm sure Fuksa felt under quite a bit of pressure. Ooh, with Italy taking third. What a race by Casadei over in lane 4.
Oh, maybe no. I think maybe the AIN athlete on that replay, maybe he did get there. Oh, I tell you what, there's nothing in it, but I think looking at that replay, I think, yeah, he thinks he's got there. He thinks he's got there, so maybe the Olympic champion has been beaten here. This will require the ICF magnifying glass. Let's have a look. Oh, no! You are kidding me. You are kidding. 0.01 of a second. I don't know how I had the confidence to call Martin Fuksa as the winner, but that is incredible.